Hey everyone, I'm going on a bit of a field trip here. I am going to get a bed for that dually I just pulled the Duramax out of, and additionally, I'm picking up something fun for my Star Wars fans in the group. So, you know, box wrenches, got to keep it diverse. But, got the trailer in tow, let's go get it done. Oh, and if it doesn't make it interesting enough, this first guy, he's like an hour and a half north, which is pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And when I called him, because Facebook Marketplace these days, especially if I'm driving an hour, I try to get in touch with him. But anyways, the guy said, I'll get the gate for you, and you might want to keep some throttle into it to get up the driveway. So I'm like, we'll see what that turns into. All right, we got the bed picked up. This thing's sweet. Other than one little crack and some paint fade, this thing's awesome. Plus, we got the Star Wars foosball table here. We made it back with this bed, and the tractor was actually able to pull it off itself, which is pretty cool. So I did end up pulling the tailgate off so I didn't tear anything up. But as you can see here, this bed's got some really nice Laverne steps on it. This is the only defect in the bed, but you know, that's a pretty quick fix, all things considered. Front of it's really nice. No rust or anything like that. Definitely really solid. For 250 bucks, man, I cannot be mad, considering this is what I have to work with. So, as you can see, this bedside is just totally shot. And the respective side over here is in pretty good shape. There's one dent where we had to set it down. I think I can pop that out though. And then otherwise, it just needs painted. So, what I'm thinking is I might try to make a like a fiberglass form of this and try to fix that bedside that I currently have. And then, you know, obviously make a copy of both sides because this one's in pretty good shape. And then from there, I could try to fix these beds because I keep seeing them for kind of cheap. Not as cheap as this one by any means. But that might be something that I could, you know, try to do on the side when I have some spare time and just kind of have ready to go for somebody. Because the way that they designed these beds just wasn't smart. And our second yoink, I got this thing for I think $40, something like that. It's from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. One of the side plates is messed up, and otherwise this Darth Vader one fell off. But, dude, this thing's so sweet. Well, my plan is for this is, obviously we've got the battle droids, the super battle droids here, and we got the clone troopers. So what I'm going to do is get that centered up on the door, and then on the center of the ceiling here, I'm going to have my droid ships and my Clone Wars, you know, vendors, whatever. And whatever side wins, I'm going to have, you know, the Lego ship shoot at the other one and then have some noises play. So there's going to be a bit of a project build on that with some Arduino type stuff. So we'll kind of walk through that whole process. So I think that'll be really sweet. And then most likely on one of these sides here, I will have my respective, you know, Star Wars and Halo and stuff. So it's going to be really cool. But that was my Facebook find of the week. So the wife's being very patient, needless to say, but yeah, this is really starting to come together. And I think for a centerpiece, this thing's gonna be so cool. You know, it'd be nice to, you know, have friends hang out. My office desk is gonna be over there, and then have a bathroom over there, and then otherwise, this whole thing's gonna be open concept. So should be pretty sweet. And then I'll have a window here so you can see what's going on in the shop. So that in itself is gonna be kind of neat. Haven't really seen that before. Yeah, thanks everybody, and if you're wondering what this is, we'll have a bit of a bigger update here, but things are really progressing and growing up here at the shop. It's really starting to come together, and otherwise, I've got a pretty cool new project, so I'll give you a really quick sneak peek. That's probably going to become the next 2 or 3 weeks. I got to finish this Jeep up, so this is the cheapest dump truck I have ever seen that runs and drives, so we're going to get you guys in this soon.